much. You know my next guest because he was the former congressman here in NY22. He's now running for Supreme Court judge as a Democrat. Please welcome Anthony Brindisi. Thank you so much for being here. Here's the mic.
And we sit.
It's like the Tonight Show over here.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much for being here. There are so many questions that I want to ask you, and you're running for judge, so I can't. That was clever. Good going there. Tell the people, I think they know who you are, but why you're running for Supreme Court judge and what you hope to do if elected.
I know it's weird being interviewed by Luke and not having a ton of issues to talk about, but when you run for judge, it's a little bit different. Well, thank you for having me. It's great to see you, and thank you all for being here. My name is Anthony Brindisi. I'm running for State Supreme Court Judge in the 5th Judicial District, which includes Oneida, Herkimer, Lewis, Jefferson, Oswego, and Onondaga counties. Very big district. As you know, I've been in the state legislature. I served a term in Congress, but I've also been a practicing attorney for nearly 2 decades. I've done civil litigation primarily in state Supreme Court. And it's a little strange because people will always say to me, what is Supreme Court? When you hear Supreme Court, you think of Washington, D.C.
You're not back there.
Not back there.
Not there.
Not going back there. Post-traumatic stress. But no, Supreme Court is actually our trial court here in New York State. It's a civil court. So if you have a certain civil matter, you may go to Supreme Court, like a divorce or a foreclosure or some kind of a contract or real estate dispute. And those are the kinds of cases that I did as an attorney practicing here locally in the city of Utica.
Yeah. Now, I don't mean to press you on this, but this is something that you might have to deal with if you're in court. Back in May, you tweeted that Congresswoman Tenney was a court-appointed congresswoman. Was that accepting the results of the election?
Well, I think I graciously conceded after a very long court battle. I've actually been a litigant in Supreme Court, having gone through 3 months of an election battle in Supreme Court, and unfortunately it didn't go the way we had hoped, but instead of appealing it and prolonging the inevitable, I decided to concede it and move on, and ultimately decided that going back to Congress was not the right decision for me. My wife, Erica, who's in the back there, UC grad, we have 2 young children, and ultimately my most important job is being a dad and being a husband, and I wanted to be home with the kids.
Yeah. Tell people why they should vote on November 2nd and why it's so important to get out there and vote.
It's important. I mean, you all know why it's important to get out there. My congressional race was decided by 100 votes this past year, so every vote does count. And I think I have the right experience to be a judge, having been a practicing attorney. I know the ins and outs of the courtroom. I understand the types of cases that come before a Supreme Court judge, but I also believe, having been in public service, I have real-world experience as well. I've dealt with people from all walks of life. I've listened to both sides as a public servant. I think people will say that I have good problem-solving skills and I can bring people together, which is something that you can do as a judge, helping to settle cases. So I have the right temperament to be a judge, and hopefully the voters agree, and we'll get out there on Tuesday.
Absolutely. Anthony Brindisi, thank you so much for being here.
We'll be right back with his opponent, Danielle Fogle. Stick around.